You don't know. He just died. Well, what do you mean? What happened? Just died because the body's gone.
You know.
And I mean gone like ashes gone.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even check and see if what was in their body, the system, or nothing. And I'm saying, and I'm asking some of my relatives, like, so what's up with that? And they just all look around like, that's about what's going on now. These people are having funerals. They're not paying all that extra money. They'll pay to get a cremation.
Mm-hmm.
And if you got a little controversy going on, so be it.
Yeah, you get the back.
And that's something, so be it. So you're not getting along with your wife today, and you're like, okay, keep talking,
Yeah.
and wake up dead,
Yes.
and you're thinking you're gonna get away with it because you got your to your door funeral service ready to go. I mean, they got people having funeral services at the grave site, if there's even a grave site. I mean, they're not. It's changed. And the other thing about it is, there's so many people dying from whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
That we kind of gotten cold to. If you even read some scriptures or even try to have any semblance, it's like society, man, it's going a whole other direction.
In our country.
Yes,
Okay,
and on purpose too.
okay, Roe versus Wade. What are your thoughts?
I, I'm I'm blown away in so many words. In one way, I'm blown away. In the other way, it's like, well, so what's next? What's left? And on one hand, if the Democrats have so much control over everything going on, and this can't get done, or they want to do it like this, what happened if this got by them?
Well,
And so you have that conversation, but you know what it is.
well, what you know what it is, okay, I gotta say this, okay, to the man's okay, that last week justice got put on Supreme Court, you have Democrat Joe Manchin saying, I didn't know that he lied to me, the two justices lied, and I gave an example, if you sit me across the table with somebody, and you want this lifetime job, when you tell a lie, you get on the court, and
I think they would do anything and everything, and that's exactly what they did.
exactly what they did. Lies.
But the punchline to is supposedly political differences and partisanship and all that.
Mm-hmm.
The common denominator, and I'm just gonna have to say it like it is, it's a white male thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because 60% of the aborted babies were Caucasian.
Mm-hmm.
And they're really worried about this minority majority thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really kind of taken aback because I thought that was DC talk.
Mm-hmm.
Man, these people are talking about it all over the place. And see, that's the other thing is that the average voter, the average common reasonable person, man, black, white, rich, poor, they're all saying same things, seeing same things, and everybody, these people are paying attention. They're not as stupid or as dumb as the media, and they know not to take the news, take the news with a grain of salt. You pick and choose. But this thing, after 50 years, why now? Why did they reverse this thing now?
I think you hit the nail on the head, Chuck, as you always do.
I think, you got Nancy Pelosi screaming one thing, you got Kamala Harris, all these people saying things, you got Maxine Waters who's making the news because she said this ain't the end of this, and you're going to hear what? Like, so what are you really referring to? Well, there's a lot of talk going on, but the powers
against Rule 19 Roe versus Wade were put on there by Republican presidents. Right now, nothing can be done in the House or in the Senate, okay, because the Republicans, they need 60 votes to get something done. And we rarely, for the first time in recent history, that I recall, that we got a bipartisan bill passed on gun control for the first time. So most of the bills that have been passed in the House never come to fruition because the Republican minority in the Senate blocked it down. And I think I go back to something that McConnell said when Obama became president. Anything he's going to put up for, I'm going to vote no. And we go back to Mary Garland was a justice on the court, but they refused to have a hearing for him. So those things were out of our control, but they were controlled by Republicans in the Senate.
I wish it was that simple and easy. It's a little bit more complicated than just the partisan side because, you know, it's like I think Kavanaugh and a couple other people flipped, went the other way. Yeah, they were put on there by Republican presidents, but why did that even come up now? You know, I mean, after 50 years, all these other issues, all these other things that we can be concerned about, how did that weave its way right up and back up into the front burner?
Treating people right now asking that same question, how and why now?